Hey, what's going on, guys? Kel Myrick with theeasiestbusiness.com. Today I want to bring you a topic that's very important, though it kind of gets looked over. It's about exactly how to set up your proposal. Now, I have a proposal template. I'll put the link in the description below to theeasiestbusiness.com. My new website did launch, so I don't have theeasiestbusiness.com/free downloadable proposal template anymore. That was a super long link anyway. Now, if you go to my website, just theeasiestbusiness.com, scroll to the bottom, there'll be a form to fill out. You'll put your name and your email address in there. You'll click it, it'll confirm it for you, and then you'll get an email in your inbox and you can download it straight to your inbox now. From your email address. I used to be replying to them manually, which was very antiquated, but now I have it set up with the media company where it'll actually email you the link. You click it, it'll download it directly onto your computer. So you'll have my proposal template that I use for both residential and commercial. I just change them to fit one or the other. So you'll have exactly what I use to bid jobs. So today I want to talk to you about commercial proposals and really what they should look like. So what they should entail, you'll see I have my title proposal here, my beautiful representation of whatever your logo is, but line items are really what make the proposal stand out from just, every chuck in a truck, if you will. If you wanna know how to formulate a proposal, how the big boys do it, then this is exactly how you should be doing your proposal. If you want to stand out from just, the regular guy, the residential guy that just sometimes bids on commercial work, you want to do it like this because 9 times out of 10, he's not going to do his proposal like this. So I came from a paint company in Virginia. We were doing $10 to $13 million a year in just commercial base painting contracts. That doesn't include change orders, that doesn't include extra work tickets. So we were more than likely at the $14 to $15 million a year mark once you factored everything in and all of our income. We had 200 full-time painters on staff and about 7 people in the office. Me and one other guy basically ran the bidding, the project management. We would do submittals, drawdowns, and then we would project manage the project from beginning to close out. We would sign contracts, and we did everything. And the boss would just chill. We did everything. We had a couple secretaries, an accountant, 4 or 5 superintendents, and then a bunch of foremen under them, and 200 full-time painters. So this is legit. This is how they do it. I know from experience, and I wouldn't lead you guys incorrectly. So line items are going to separate you from Joe Schmo. So what I mean by that is you're gonna have your proposal set up, and I make everything a line item, right? Like some GCs call for line items on certain jobs, like, hey, break this out, break this out. Well, I break everything out. Now I don't break everything out in a dollar amount, but I have an include section on my proposal and an exclude section on my proposal. When you send over a proposal to a general contractor, you want them to be able to compare your proposal to every other subcontractor that they're getting bids from. You want it to be apples to apples. You don't want any confusion. You want the least amount of phone calls, the least amount of questions over email, and this is how you're gonna do it. All right, so the first thing on my proposal, I'm gonna have an include section. Hopefully you guys can read this. It's gonna have some jargon up here, but I'm gonna have includes, colon, and then I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, and as many scope items as I have in my bid, I'm gonna include them right here. It's gonna say walls, doors and frames, ceilings. Usually I would actually put drywall ceilings, drywall walls, doors and frames, 4 guardrails, 5 bollards, etc., etc. You get the picture. I mean, you want to literally list out every single scope item that you're gonna put in your bid, and then up top, basically this jargon that I said here is gonna be, interior painting, whatever, and then you're gonna have a total over here, 59,000. And that number is what's gonna be, include all these scope items. So all these scope items are included in this number. And then if you have anything else to break out, you might do like sealed concrete floors. Sorry, I don't have a bunch of room. And there may be $2,800 in sealed concrete floors. So anything that's not included on here, but as you know, gets painted as like an add alternate, you want to do right up under your total number. So you want to do like interior painting, 59,000, sealed concrete floors, 28,000. And then I have an include section, which is going to have every line item that I included in my main bid here. Because there's no need to include it down here for this number because you already included what that is here, sealed concrete floors. So they know that's 2,800. Your interior paint number, your total paint number, 59,000. And sometimes I would even go as far as breaking out like interior paint, give them a number, exterior paint. But then I would list every scope item on both the interior and the exterior. But then the next thing I'm gonna have is an excludes section. And it's gonna actually go directly below this, but I don't have room on the board, so use your imagination. So here, this is everything that might be confusing to the general contractor. So as a painter, I should know 99% of the time what's gonna get painted, right? Like typically this gets painted or typically that gets painted on a job. But these set of plans may not have shown that getting painted. The set of specs may have not said anything about it. So I'm gonna specifically exclude it so they can't try to hold that over my head once I sign that contract for X amount of dollars and I get on the job. I don't want them saying, oh, well, you know painters are supposed to paint this, right? I wanna make sure they know for a fact I'm not painting that. And if they want me to pick it up, they'll email me, they'll call me and say, hey, actually we need you to pick that item up. Can you add it to your total? Then you can revise your proposal and add that in there, take that off, and you're good. So something like this might include like if you don't hang wallpaper, you might say excludes wall covering. This could be like if you do a Starbucks, a lot of times they'll have like murals in restaurant, not just Starbucks, like Dunkin', anything. They'll have like murals and stuff that are like wallpaper fabric murals. And a lot of times it's, or like a graphics package in a Starbucks, you could say excludes wall covering / graphics, or just put it on a new line item, excludes graphics package. You know, you could see a lot of times one of the items that I would exclude, because very rarely do you paint like aluminum storefront, but I would always exclude like storefront, just so there's no confusion, because the guy, the estimator working, you know, he's supposedly an expert for the GC. He's supposedly an expert in all trades, right? Like they go to school for construction management and stuff like that. And, you know, they learn every trade, how to bid every trade. But a lot of times they've been doing the same division in construction for so long. I mean, if you're doing Division 9 for 10 years and you graduated from college 10 years ago, you're not really going to be an expert on, you know, any other division 3 concrete, right? Like you're not going to be an expert on the concrete division if all you're doing is finishes for 10 years. So you want to make sure anything that can be misconstrued that they might want you to pick up, but it's not specifically said to pick up in the plans or the specs, you're going to put it under your excludes tab. So you're going to have an includes, you're going to have an excludes, and you're going to put every single thing you can think of under this. And I don't care if it makes your proposal 2 pages long, you want to make sure you're covered. That's the most important part. So hope you guys learned something today. Hope that can help you out. You can go to my website, theeasiestbusiness.com, download my proposal template, use that, change the information, change the logo, but literally use that to the T as an example of what you should do, and you'll never have a doubt in anyone's mind. You'll never leave a doubt in their mind that you're not a professional company, because that's what we did. We were doing $13 million a year. It works. You don't want to just scribble it down on a sheet of paper. You don't want to give a verbal. You don't want to give a number over an email. You need a proposal and save it as an Excel file on your desktop. And if you don't have Microsoft Excel, if you don't want to pay for it, open Google Sheets. You can upload it to Google Sheets, save it as a template, and then when you go to send it off, you edit it, and then you save a copy as a PDF. And the reason you save it as a PDF is so nobody can come in behind you. You can send it to the GC and they can't change the information on it, right? If you send it to them as an Excel file, they can edit the Excel file. And, you know, I'm not saying they'll do that, but you never know. You always want to cover yourself. So like I was saying earlier, my new course is launched. You know, it'll be a full blueprint course, how to read blueprints, how to bid commercial jobs from the plans by somebody who did it for years and years. I myself averaged over $3 million a year in sales at that company for 3 straight years. I managed the projects from beginning to end. That was my bread and butter. I know what I'm talking about. I know how to bid these jobs. I know how to land them. I know how to, you know, give you the language that we used in the emails. The proposal template, that's free already. Go to the course, sign up for the course. It's $9.99 for the pre-sale. That'll be live for another month, and after the pre-sale's over, it's $1,500. You know, that's the cost of a new sprayer, but you know, a sprayer can only make you money off what you already know. If you put some money into your own self, into your own company, to learn something for the knowledge part of it, it could potentially earn you unlimited amounts of money over your lifetime. So as much as you want to do, you can grow a crew as big as you want to, as long as you can find good help and you can land that commercial work off the methods that I'm going to show you. You don't have to have any previous experience in commercial. You need to know a little bit about painting. You need to know about how much you get charged for certain materials here and there. I'm going to give you a material list, kind of a basic material list that showed you what we used, and you're going to have to figure out your own unit numbers, your own unit figures for your square footages and things like that, but I'm going to show you the formulas on how to do it. That's no secret. I've made videos about it before, but I'm going to take you from not knowing anything to now fully bidding jobs on your own with the software that I use to do it. Also, with the course, I'm going to have a Facebook group that you guys can join. It'll be exclusive to the people who purchase the course, who go through the course. You can use it as a forum. I'll be active in there. We'll have a community. You guys can network, sub out jobs to each other, you know, ask for advice from one another, especially if y'all live close to each other. Y'all can help each other out like that. I just want it to be like a tight-knit community of my people who I'm helping and who are benefiting from my YouTube videos, from any information I'm giving out, for any Zoom calls, for the courses. I just want to have people an exclusive group that are able to network with one another and help one another out, because that's what it's all about, right? So once a month, I'm gonna have a Facebook Live video in the group. I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna bid jobs live for you. You can come in there and ask questions. You can pick my brain. I'll be right there to answer anything you have. It'll be an hour or 2 long video. We'll sit there and chat about paint, chat about life, chat about whatever you want to chat about. So that'll be 12 bids you'll watch me do a year. You'll have lifetime access to the group, lifetime access to the course. I don't really see the downside of it. So go check that out, theeasiestbusiness.com/courses. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment. Please don't hesitate to fill the form out on my contact page on my website. Ask me any questions you want to. Go to my website, theeasiestbusiness.com, download that free proposal template at the bottom. Put your name in, put your email address in, get that sent to you. There's no reason you shouldn't be using it. No reason you shouldn't have it. No reason you shouldn't be looking professional. So there you go. Hope this video, you know, helps somebody out. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. And until next time, see you guys.